And Will Smith has been a big part of this team's success for a while.
Roflo, I was blessed to be able to have two of the best catchers in the game, the two best catchers in the game. I know Adley Rutschman's coming, some other guys, the Cal Raleighs of the world. But it's JT Realmuto, and it's this guy for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And we're going to dive into some boards by Eric Nay's researcher to the stars. It's some eye-popping stuff, what he's doing offensively. And you listen to all the Dodgers talk about him, the Clayton Kershaws, the Dave Roberts, they talk about him being kind of their rock in what they do. And I'm just going to read this. Dodgers were 13-13 on April 27th when he kind of went down with the concussion. Since he's come back, they've won 13 of 15 games. It's no surprise. But I always am blown away when a catcher can be an offensive linchpin in an offense and be counted upon because of just the brutal beating over 162 that they have to endure, and then for them have to come up and give me 4 quality ABs a night. It's rarefied air, and I want to dive in with him. Take a look at this now. Season stats, average, he's 5th, on base, he's 8th, slug, 3rd, all of this. But this is the one for me. This guy does not punch out at all. Luis Ariz is in 1st. So we got a guy, and we'll get into it, with a super high leg kick, putting down the digits all the time, catching every day behind the dish, and he doesn't punch out or give away ABs. It's pretty special. And just being around him during the winter meetings, I got a chance to play a round of golf with him. He bombs the ball about 320 off the tee. Absolutely kills it, but he is a stoic leader of men. That's who he is. You don't even know he's there, but you know he's there, and he gives you everything he has. During the championship game, I'm standing there in the WBC against Japan, and I get tapped on the shoulder by my buddy Brian McCann, and he goes, "Hey, you might want to get Will Smith in this game." He just grabbed me in the tunnel and said, "Get me in this ball." There was nowhere to get. I mean, I could have pinch hit him potentially for Cedric Mullins, but he wanted the moment, and that's what I loved about it. Get into it real quick. He has been phenomenal for this team, and it's an evolution of what he's done since he's come out of Louisville. We'll get back into some college video. You talk about these guys who draft these young college and high school hitters, what they could potentially become. The reason I put Carlton Fisk up there, the reason I put Buster Posey up there. Bring up the board. Take a look at this. Highest OPS plus, park adjusted, amongst catchers through their first 5 seasons since 1947. Pizza, wow. Top of the food chain. Look at this. How about throw me a Chris Hoyles? Billy Ripken, back in the day, he used to hit bombs for the Baltimore Orioles. So let's get into it. What does he do at the plate? How does he attack guys? He doesn't K. We know that. He can go deep. He's quick in. Super quick in. Not a guy that's really looking to drive the ball out the other way. No lefties getting inside him, just dropping the barrel right there. And he hammers elevated heater as well. But this is the difference maker. Run this back for me. Bottom 3. Look at the score. 3-2. Pause it. Check out the bug. 2-2 count. Man on second, nobody out. The days of giving yourself up for the team have kind of since been passed on. I mean, you're not just going to hit a ground ball at second base right here and give yourself up, are you? I don't know. Some of the game's great. Still try and do it. Look at it. Will Smith, play the game, son. Oh, and I get a knock and a ribby to boot. Bring up the next board. Chase percentages. Take a look at this. Players with a chase percentage below 21% and a contact percentage 82% or higher. Juan Soto, Bregman, Yandy, who's having a monster year, Mookie Betts, and then I got my everyday catcher? It doesn't make sense that he's on these boards with these guys. Just never giving away an AB. That was always the goal when you showed up to spring training. 2 things. Stay healthy, don't give away an AB. Let's get back into it real quick. Show a couple ABs right here. Boom. Crushes elevated heaters. Which doesn't make a ton of sense because he's got that super high leg kick. You think you could rush him at the top of the zone, but he is very quick, pulling his hands in. Let's get to his side-by-side. This is him at Louisville. Look at the stride.
Wow.
Take a look at it. So you have to imagine what he's going to become. The Dodgers draft him with the 35th overall pick. They immediately change what he does as a hitter. Look at him. That's his back in the minor leagues. He's starting to slowly get a leg kick. They wanted him to slowly get to his backside, get powerful, and now take a look. From Louisville to Dodgers catcher, run it. It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy to project out.
Look at that. And that's the tough part. That's why you got to bet on body awareness, high character. Run that back for me one more time and we'll get out. I know we're getting heavy. But this is a non-powerful position, and now look at him now. Run it. And he still was one of the best players in the country with that move. There he is as a rookie. It was quick. Boom. To the big leagues. 2019. And it takes countless hours in the cage and countless work to be able to time that up and feel that comfortable bringing it up to his belt. He had Justin Turner there to help him along the way. Highest slug versus elevated fastballs. He's second to Judge. So, I mean, one of the best players in the game, just a staple. I can't imagine kind of what an extension's going to look like for him at some point.